There really isn't a product like this, something that uses magnets, something that's as modular as the Rocketbook Orbit.
No one's done it before, so this is all new.
So when we think about the evolution of our products, we want it to be cooler. And so when we talked to our co-founders about this, we talked about magnets being a cool element that we wanted to include. So from the beginning, we always wanted to implement magnets, but we needed somebody else who could kind of take us to the next level. So we brought on Vince, a very talented designer. He started making an impact immediately.
And I joined kind of middle of October, and at that point, the idea for the legal pad was already born. And so we just kind of took that and simplified it. We explored a couple different options, but magnets was just the quickest way to have these pages come on and off.
A lot of users wanted more personalization. Like, my notebook is very different than your preferred notebook. And so how do we do that in a scalable fashion?
Sketching always starts first. Day one, when we're looking at how the legal pad even looks, sketching is going to be that quickest route.
Took all those sketches, put it on a wall, and kind of nitpicked different parts of those sketches to see what works and what doesn't work. So once we did that, we kind of honed in on the design, and then Vince kind of made some CAD drawings from them.
CAD is 3D software, computer-aided design, and when we jump into CAD, it kind of refines what that sketch was. So now we're placing measurements and actually creating geometry for the actual product. CAD is there for us to kind of refine all those details before we go into prototyping. With 3D printing, we basically take what we have in CAD and we're able to get very quickly physical samples that are printed out of PLA. And this is the filament we use for our MakerBot, which is biodegradable.
As we kind of evolve those prototypes, we get some people in a room, either individually as a group, give them some of these prototypes and just observe them while they played around with them. As we develop the product right now, we're still doing that, constantly iterating, but ultimately got enough feedback for us to kind of perfect it.
The development of the rings has been, I think, one of the biggest challenges for us, just because no one has done this kind of binding system before for a notebook. So there's no one to lean on.
Getting steel rings to close and be perfectly round is one of the challenges. There really isn't a product like this, something that uses magnets, something that's as modular as the Rocketbook Orbit. So we're pretty excited about the potential of this.
For us, it's like Rocketbooks landing on the moon.